kind of fun, actually. Damn, I got the wrong pen size again. Whatever. That's fine. If anybody notices, well, they'll just pay attention to me talking, and they'll realize that I totally fucked up right there. I'm not going back. I can never go back. Let's see here. So anyways, this is more fun times. Now, let's see, what else did the Terminator have going for him? I mean, people keep telling me time travel, but that's not a thing that the Terminator does. Terminator doesn't time travel. It's the same. It's like Jason doesn't like have powers really, except for not dying. The Terminator doesn't really time travel. He goes into a machine that time travels. It's like saying that someone gets into a car and they are now a car, or I don't know. Maybe a little less like that. Maybe more something else. I don't know. But it's definitely not the Terminator that time travels. It's the machine. So there's nothing that he can do about it. And also, he doesn't have the consciousness to do that. Everyone's trying to come up with ways that the Terminator himself would, you know what? Let's give him a big gun. Let's move this up. Because I'm lazy. Let's see here. What's a gun that the Terminator would carry? Probably something like a automatic shotgun or some goofy shit like that. Anyways, yeah, the whole like, oh, he'll time travel and kill people. No, he does not time travel. Skynet sends people back in time with the time machine that they did not invent, I believe. Or no, they did. Yes, it was them. But anyways, it's not the Terminator's power to use. Like, Jason is just Jason. So you can't use that excuse. Also, again, like I've said, everybody who's gone back in time to kill anybody has failed in Skynet. So I'm just going to take that as an instantaneous loss. Anytime they can send it after his mom when his mom is like 3 years old. Someone's going to kill that Terminator. You know why? Because that's how that shit goes. And yes, I'm using plot devices as a thing here. And if we go with that route, then the Terminator can blow Jason away somehow. And if he touches Jason, then Jason will absorb his electricity and then come back to life again. So, that's a dick thing to do. Like, Jason's just going to win no matter what. Now, many Terminators versus Jason, that's a different story. That's a possibility. Oh yeah, I gotta make this like a future shotgun, so like it's got something that makes it different than regular shotguns. How about it's not pump action anymore, and this is a clip, a shotgun clip. Yeah, that seems like a thing that they would do. Yeah. And then you know what? It doesn't have a handle, because I've seen Terminators use bigger guns than this two at a time. So you know what? He's got two of these. I'm gonna move Jason out of the way now, because Jason's getting in the way of the Terminators. What the crap was that shit? Yeah, right, buddy. My computer's acting up now. Now that I've decided to do two things at once, it is no longer listening to me. Anyways. Stupid robot crotch. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better Surface Pro. This is the first generation, so it's a little bit slower. No. You know what, bub? This is what happens. Actually, no, I got a good idea. Let's just keep rolling with this. Again, this is a first time, so, and I came up with this impromptu, so I'll have a much better, I can come up with a much better thing, especially if you want another Terminator versus Jason picture. But this is definitely a very quick, very just off the cuff. Wow, I really made that gun small. I realize. Like, that's like a pistol compared to what a Terminator normally carries. I gotta make that thing bigger. Let's make that thing like... Oh, let's just take this. No. Somehow... Well, I'm just gonna have to chop off Jason's arm because this thing is not working as far as the, Oh, well, nope, it didn't. There we go. You just go there. No. See, this is what happens when you have a slow little computer. So sad. That's okay. I'll know that all I can do is draw next time. And not try and do anything special like move a thing. Make that gun a little bit bigger. There we go, that's a Terminator gun. And how am I going to make it look like it fits in the picture? I'm just going to erase it. Fuck that shit, it looks terrible. You know what? I can draw that gun again in less time than it takes me to fix the gun. And better. So... I can make it look just as dumb. Because the Terminator guns were pretty ridiculous looking. I'm making this gun up. This is the Terminator's the BFG 1000? Yeah, that'll be it. See, and it's got a ridiculous clip with a P, and then let's see here, there's that little doodle bop, run that through there, and then have his little Terminator arms going all wonky. Because maybe I'll draw some like cool things. Like a little bit of damage that Jason has taken. He's slowly regenerating, as we know, because that's how Jason do. And yes, you can blow up his head, and he'll come back. See, there's only one... Jason's died, like, actually died, I think once. And that's what people don't get, is, like, he was unkillable before because he was kind of, like, just ridiculous. Like, he had ridiculous regeneration properties, but he was actually killed in number 4. And, that's where you need to realize is... he is also now something that can't be killed after you do damage to his body parts like this. Like, so in the first couple movies, he went down after being stabbed in the eyes, or in the eye once, and one time by getting hit in the side of the head, or the side of the head with an axe, the side of the neck with an axe. Like, he's gone down several times, but the one time he actually died is when he was attacked by Tommy Jarvis and was mutilated with a machete. Tommy Jarvis, played by Corey Feldman at the time. Jarvis was played by several different actors because they needed a time jump, so they couldn't use the same actor all the time. But that is what they did. And he is different than a Terminator, because when Terminator gets taken out of commission, it's gone. It's gone. When Jason gets taken out of commission, he comes back in about 30 to 40 minutes. Also, I'm wondering how the heat recognition, like the Terminator, the Terminator obviously recognizes other Terminators, which are not human, but how would it recognize Jason? Would it really see him as a threat at the beginning? And those legs are pretty big. I don't know. That's the same thing I was thinking about with the Predator as well, because he's not generating any heat. He is moving, and he is biological, but I'm not sure he actually generates heat when he walks, because he's more like a golem, sort of. And golems don't produce heat when they move because they're not actually living. He's biological. He's like a biological golem. It's kind of what he is. That's the best way to describe, I think, what Jason is, because he's not killable, except with a specific set of rules. And that shoe is stupid as fuck looking. Whatever. It's very weird looking there. Anyways, so here's Terminator getting his arm basically bent out of shape because straight up Jason is stronger. I've looked at plenty of footage of these movies because I am a frickin' dork, and I can tell you right now, Jason is stronger physically. They have similar strengths, but Jason has much more physical strength and endurance. And why would you say he has more endurance? Well, the half-life of the nuclear battery that's inside of a Terminator would probably blow up about, 200 years into their fight, if they did continue to fight each other physically, which I don't think would last very long, because eventually metal does bend, and even if he was made out of the strongest metal possible, the constant force of being beaten down by someone who is incredibly strong would eventually bend that metal. No matter how strong you wanted to tell me the Terminator's metal was exactly. It's not really a hard decision to figure out. Hard decision. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm a fan of both of these guys. I was definitely a fan of Jason first, but that's only because I saw it first. I love Terminator 2, but unfortunately, Jason has way more evidence to prove that he is the stronger foe, and the one that you would choose. Really? Think about it. Think about the one of them that you would want to kill you. Which one do you want to oh, this Terminator was sent to kill me, or Jason wants to kill me? Some people would say that they want Jason, but Terminator's going to be the one that I would choose, because I don't want Jason coming after me. He's got too much going on for him. He's got a lot of anger.